All right, Shalom Akim. We would like to start off by giving out honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakudas. Double honor to our apostles, great millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right, Zahab to my left.
Yashima.
All right. And today we're going to go into a topic entitled Trim or Be Trimmed, man. Okay? Because in this truth, man, the Most High is refining us, man. And we started out with the basic principles of this truth, learning the laws, statutes, and commandments presented to us by the Heavenly Father on Mount Sinai by way of Moses, man. But then you go into the details, for lack of better words, of what you need to do for your salvation. And there are certain things that you as an individual are going to have to purge yourself from in order to run lighter, man, and run easier in this path, in this race, man. And we're at the point now, if you don't get rid of your flaws, if you don't work on your flaws, if you don't work on your demons, you don't work on your weaknesses, those are going to be an exit out of this truth, man. All right?
It's the book Sirach, chapter 19, verse 1. It says, a laboring man that is given to drunkenness shall not be rich, and he that contemneth small things shall fall by little and little.
All right, it says, he that contemneth small things, man. All right? Contemneth. I want the definition. What are you finna say?
Because if you never address your weaknesses, it'll chip away at you, man. Because Satan, doesn't just snatch you out of the truth, overnight, man. He works on you, man. He makes you justify, all right, different actions that cause you not to be spiritual, man. And then you fall away, the scriptures say, little by little, man, until you nowhere near, all right, what you were or what you're supposed to be in the spirit, man.
And it is insidious, man.
Yep.
All right, he that contemneth small things fall. So are you reading? That's an easy distraction now, to not read, to not watch videos. You so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, in the hustle and bustle of your hell, that you're attempting to, you're focusing on it so much that either A, you're neglecting yourself in the spirit, or B, you're not even really getting progress on what you're focusing on, man. All right? That's why I say it's forcing up the course of the river, man. But we're coming into a time where you're not going to survive just off not eating pork and eating shrimp and not committing adultery anymore, man. All right?
I'll keep going on this.
Nah, that's it.
Okay, come.
All right. You can get the Sirach 13.
Come.
And 2. It's about refining, man. That's why I says gold is tried in the fire, so is acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. But what do you think refine means, man?
Come.
All right.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 2. It said, burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest, and have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself. For how agree a kettle and the earthen pottle? For if the one be smitten against the other, it shall be broken. And the main point was in the beginning of the scripture, is burden not thyself over much, man. Above thy power, man. Because within our certain situation, Satan wants you to be engulfed in the right now, man. So you can't be out here chasing all these women, man. You putting a burden on yourself, man, trying to be pleasing, all right, to all these women, man, trying to live up to some type of standard with these women, trying to, live a lifestyle, Jake, you have some Jake, you want to be, too aristocratic, man, too, top shelf, man. Want to live above his means, man. Live in a lifestyle that's not efficient for his income, man. That's why the scripture, that's why the coin is going into trimming, man, because we have to, be comfortable with a simple lifestyle, man. Now, every brother got different situation, different, brothers in different tax brackets, and brothers do what they do, But speaking in general, don't overburden yourself, with this life, man. In any aspect, man. Working too many hours, man. Anything, man. Don't overburden yourself, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And brothers have to be. You have to be rational. You have to have discernment. All right. Yeah, because we're kings, but we're in captivity, man. And you do have women, that you could talk to, But each woman is going to require a certain time and certain energy that you're not going to be spending with the word, man. Then a lot of times if you do it, you're not in the right spirit. All right? So everything comes with something. That's what I learned, and it's truth, man. Something always comes with something. All right? Because you might say, I don't want to work for Esau. So now you have the hustle, right? But now you're so focused on hustling and trying to, attempting to get money, you're really not in the spirit, man. All right?
This is Hebrews 12:1. It says, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witness, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us.
Hey, get rid of your BS, man. All right? Hey, be still and know that I am Yahweh, man. All right? And we got to get back to the basics. When we first came in, your first 6 months, man, you were just in love with the word. You would be in your car at work reading. You know what I mean? You'd be at your woman's house. You'd be dealing with a woman. Then you get done dealing with it. Now you be back reading again. You was in love with the word. But so many years go by. And basically, you're sort of deviating from your source. And then what happens is you deviate, say make a move, and now you bug out. Some adversity happens and you bug out, man. All right? So, same thing in this truth, man. We have to go back to the basics where we were sucking on that milk, man. Sucking on that breast, man, the breast of wisdom. All right?
This St. John chapter 3, verse 30. It says, he must increase, but I must decrease. So Yahweh Shai, has to increase within us and manifest more in our actions, and the old man has to decrease, man. What we want to do, our agenda has to decrease, and we have to be more about the will of Yahweh Shai Shai as we walk in his ministry, man. So Yahweh Shai should be increasing, and what we want should be decreasing, man.
You got to get over yourself in this truth, man. Something that the Elder War brought out in the lesson. Get over yourself, man. You have to get over you, man. All right, and do what's required of you by Yahweh Shai Shai. All right? Because everything is not going to go your way, man. You might feel like you could do something better or whatever. Okay, great, but you're not in that position. All right? You have to just go in the spirit, man. Get over your needs and your desires and what you secretly wanted back in middle school, high school, or in college, and you still want to manifest that. That's conflicting with the spirit, man. All right? And you're getting something else.
What you want?
You get Sirach 9. You can start with 25, 26. All right? But we know we're just doing this lesson to, further push brothers to, advance beyond the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Stop eating BS, processed food. Yeah, you can follow the law, statutes, and commandments, but a lot of brothers are doing it in context of the American diet, man. So they'll eat Babylonian food, but they'll eat Skittles or gummy bears all day, but they don't eat pork per se.
Yeah.
All right? Or you eat hamburgers and you ask for no bacon. All right? Hey, man, eat how we ate in the Middle East, man. All right?
Is that Sirach chapter 9?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. 1 Corinthians chapter 9.
Okay.
All right? But hey, the point is, man, get rid of your BS, man. All right? You in the house all day, it's not balanced. Because sometimes you have to leave the house and go to a museum, go to a park, learn something new. And you being out and about all day is not balanced. Even if you're at bars, man, they can become imbalanced, man. Something always comes with something. So if you feeding your flesh all the time, the spirit is getting weak, man. It's gonna always feel good to please your flesh. All right? But it's gonna come with the cost. All right?
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9. Verse 25, and every man that's striving for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Temperance means balance, man. So you have to learn how to be balanced, man. All right? And stop being balanced from the desires of your flesh. What I mean by that, stop being balanced based on how you say something should be balanced, based on your lust. Like, this is my balance right here. What, being a nigga? But like I said, being in an apartment all day or in your room all day ain't healthy. It'll help the time you're just watching horrors on the internet. Or you just inside your head, One of the most biggest challenges in this truth is finding your balance, man. And understand that the truth is on the forefront and not the back end, man. All right.
It said, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown,
Yep.
but we an incorruptible.
Yeah, because you have athletes. I was just watching an interview with Kobe Bryant. He was talking about some of the things he did in his career. Because one of the things he did was, he was like, a lot of his teammates, they went on vacation with other teammates. He was like, I didn't go on vacation. I never, any break I could have taken, I did not take. Because he said at the end of his career, he never wanted to say to himself, I could have done more. Those times I was on vacation, I could have been in practice. So that's how we got to be in this truth. We got to have this mindset where we don't want to look back when it's all said and done, and be like, I could have done more videos. Yeah. Before the internet go down, yeah. I could have done more videos. I could have read more. Yeah. I could have prayed more. I could have studied more. We don't want to have that mindset. We only have one time to be the elect. Yeah. You only have one time to work out your own salvation, man. To prove yourself, man. And this is the greatest thing you can do on the planet Earth, man. Okay.
Verse 26. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beeth the air. Mm-hmm. So moving with a purpose, man. Yep. You know, you have to have a purpose, all right, while you in this ministry, and a purpose in your day-to-day, man. You know, what are you doing? What are you working towards? What's your drive, man? You know? And that's the thing, you know, that keeps you balanced, man. It keeps you temperate, man. You know? But when your whole life is just based on randomness, you know, everything you do is based on randomness, you know, that's not, you know, safe in the spirit, man. You know, because Satan deals with randomness, man. You know? So it will behoove you, you know, to have, you know, a more simple lifestyle, man. You know?
Keep it simple, man.
Yeah, keep it simple, man, because it's something that we all learn, man. You know, within this ministry, man, within our day-to-day, keeping things simple, man. You know, the less you have to deal with of this world, you know, the more you can be in the spirit, man. You know, like I say, we use the word, we don't abuse it, man. You know, because we around, all right, demons long enough at work, man. You know, your work, basically, that's the time when you got to be around these demons, man. But after that, now you can move, you know, somewhat according to how you want to move, man. You know, and it should be in the spirit and keeping things simple, man. You know, and it says, verse 27. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
And two things you gotta put it under subjection in this truth is your ego and your libido, man. Mm-hmm. All right? Hey, get over, hey, man, learn how to deal with correction. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of praying and fasting for an answer, and then a brother come and give you that answer, and you like, I ain't feeling that, man.
Yep.
All right? Hey, two things you gotta get put it under subjection: your libido and your ego, man. Mm-hmm. All right?
Yep. And then, like you say, if you don't put it under subjection, you know, like the lesson going into, trim would be trim. You know, so if you don't put it in subjection, it's gonna overcome you, it's gonna overwhelm you, man. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of strong demons out here, man. That lust demon is strong, man. You know, whether it's lust for money, lust for women, both, you know, lust for wine and strong drink, you know, lust for status, you know, these things can be strong, you know, for vainglory, you know. You had Jake, you know, they say he had a heart attack, say he masturbated 56 times in a row, man. You know?
But it's a straight up lust demon.
That's a lust demon, man.
Hey, yep.
You know, so showing you that this thing is real, man.
Yep. You know? And even those little things is not healthy. It's not. Stop thinking no law, no sin, Jake. If your defense in the back of your mind when you're confronted with things is they really can't judge me, or that's not the look, man. You need to grow, man. Certain things you do, it is not a sin, but it's gonna keep your ass from growing, man. Mm-hmm. All right.
And it said, let me forget that.
Hey, we're big on that, man. Proving your soul, man, and figuring out what you should or should do, man. Yeah.
This is okay. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14, verse 37, going into evolving, just past the Torah, man. This is all right. This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 37. It says, if any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are the commandments of the Lord. So that's the Apostle Paul speaking, and he was heavy, on being temperate, man. He 1 Corinthians 9:25, and you strive for the mastery, let him be temperate in all things, man. That's a commandment, man. Because if you are not temperate, you're gonna be off balance, man, and you're gonna destroy yourself, man. And it's a balance, both ways, man. You see, but the main thing, is brothers should trim, and try to keep things as simple as possible, man. Having all these variables going, all these different changes you going through on a daily basis, man, because you got all these unnecessary variables in your life, man. And we speaking from experience, man. They can get hectic, man. At the end of the day, the scripture tells us to keep our eyes single, man. Everybody got their different situations. Some brother ain't got kids. Some brother got a lot of kids. Some brother got 1 or 2 kids, man. Brothers got no woman, 1 woman, 2, 3 women, man. Brothers got different situations, but whatever your situation is, keep things simple, man.
Oh well, no, that's a scripture. It's in Sirach, where it basically goes, "Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer."
Yep.
But hey, let thy life be sincere, man, and just keep it simple, man. Hey, there's a lot of power in simplicity, man. There's a lot of power in being a damn minimalist, man. What they call minimalism goes right into the word. With food and raiment, let us be therefore content. All right, you don't have to achieve everything that plays out in your mind. Your mind is a product of your flesh.
Say exceedingly wicked above all
things. Yeah. The heart is the heart is deceitfully wicked, man. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked.
And the scripture also say how the eyes are not satisfied with seeing.
So you have to know the nature of yourself. The King Solomon in Proverbs tells you the nature of yourself, man. You will never be satisfied with women. You will never be satisfied with money. You will never be satisfied from gratification of people or, being received by people. All right, that's just your flesh. All right.
It's 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Hey, this truth ages you, man, because of the demons that you go through, the afflictions, certain traumas you've experienced in this truth, man. All right, that ages you in the flesh, man. But you're supposed to be renewed in the spirit. Hey, man, you had video clips of Elder Iqua being played. He may have been in his 70s in the clip, but when he spoke about the word, it animated him, man. All right? So the same thing with us, man. Yeah, you might be physically a little weary, all right? But this truth is supposed to invigorate you. And I'm going to say something with that, too. Yeah, we're worn out, and, our jobs wear us out over a period of time. Brothers need to get into those smoothies. Brothers need to get into the salads. Brothers need to start drinking more water. Brothers need to start detoxing more, man. Brothers need to get on that black seed oil, man. Brothers need to follow more of a Eastern-based diet, because there are things that keep you from being totally defeated in this society. All right?
Yeah, because you got to do things for the inward man. You got to do more things that's geared towards the inward man, because the flesh is on automatic. The flesh know what it want, man. You want pleasure, man. Well, we gotta start paying more attention to, your spiritual man, and you do that by trimming off the flesh, man. We're supposed to be getting to a point where we can just shut the flesh off, man, when it's necessary, man. You know, especially when it comes to a decision, you know, that's a hindrance to you, man.
And that's part of being the leader, man. You gotta you're gonna have an emotion conjure up, but if that emotion ain't gonna cloud your decision, you have to have the capacity to subdue that emotion so you can make a rational decision. You think kings that have emotion? But kings knew in the ancient world that their mind was superior to their emotion. That's what separates a man and a woman, man. All right, brother. You know.
That was it.
Hey, you got any more statements you want to make?
Nah, that was it, bro.
Hey, man, trim or be trim, brothers. We gotta pray to the end, man. Fight to the end. But with that, I hope you brothers are edified. Once again, we want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Kakudash. Double honor to our apostles, a great millstone, rule well. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. Till the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.